Dennis is for our first applicant.
Oh, it's the applicant. All right. Whoa,
Yeah.
you got to zoom in a little bit there. All right, this
And
is
I think
good. All right, the time is now 6:03 p.m. and I'm calling to order the Fort Point Channel Landmark District Commission for August 14, 2025. Public hearing to order. Present are Commissioners Umfanor, Rhodey, and myself, Baraducci. So today the commission will be holding a public hearing to review applications in accordance with the Commonwealth of Massachusetts Executive Order suspending certain provisions of the open meeting law, extending the suspension of these provisions until June 30, 2027. And we're conducting this meeting online to ensure public access to the deliberations of the Fort Point Channel Landmark District Commission. The public may access this call through telephone and video conferencing. This hearing is being recorded. All further conversations between commissioners should be audible to the public in attendance until the hearing has adjourned. And at this point, we ask if there are any media members or elected officials currently present. If you would identify yourselves by raising your hand in the Zoom platform and just giving your name, title, and affiliation.
we have none.
Okay. So members of the public will have an opportunity to ask questions and provide public comment on the application and discussion. So to do so, please raise your hand in the application via the Zoom meeting platform. And I'll repeat these instructions when we open up the floor for public comment. Okay, so the agenda's one application tonight, and that's we'll open with that, and then we have three administrative review items. We have the next is the ratification of the July 10, 2025 public meeting minutes, and then staff updates and adjournment. So the first design review item is application 26.0042, and this is 268 Summer Street. The proposed work is install new metal panel signage portal at existing facade entry with matching metal cladding at existing archways, exterior sconces, and recessed lighting. So the applicant can introduce yourself.
Good afternoon, Dennis Greenwood with Souza Design Architects. Is it all right if I share my screen?
Yep.
Perfect. Okay. All right. Well, thank you. I was here last month presenting, and we had kind of a similar scheme. I heard a bunch of feedback from the commission. So what I've done here is provided a slide. On the left was what was presented at the last hearing. On the right are the revisions. So the feedback that we heard was there's a concern and kind of a non-starter was the perimeter lighting that we had facing out onto Summer Street. So that has since been eliminated. By eliminating that, it also enabled us to reduce the scale, the thickness of that treatment, that portal, as we're calling it, around that existing archway. So it went down from about 9.5 inches down to around 3 inches, the overall thickness of that piece. There was also talk of the little questioning of the sconces, the beam spread on those. We've reviewed those. We think the 75-degree beam spread works well, but we're also happy to buy one and kind of do a mock-up and provide photos of that if the commission would like as well. There was also feedback that the preference would be for any treatment at this entry portal to not be a complete standalone piece. The preference would be to treat the kind of archways that are adjacent to it similarly as well. Doesn't necessarily have to be the same thickness, but would like the same material treatment. So we have added that to those adjacent archways as well. The planters, we spoke a little bit about that for a couple of reasons. One was the length of them, the depth kind of off of the sidewalk, put them kind of in shadow, and was concerned about maintaining those pieces. What we have done is we've specified different planters. They're about 17.75 inches square by 35.5 inches tall. You can see them in the new rendering here. Brought them closer to the street, which is actually kind of a nice piece because not only for maintenance, but it also helps kind of provide a softer element at that streetscape. Another item was the depth actually of the portal we were adding. So you can see here previously it protruded out just past the pilasters. We received feedback that we didn't want to block any of the masonry elements, the kind of architectural pieces of those pilasters. So we have brought it back, recessed it back. It's about 4.5 inches, which leaves the existing brick and masonry granite base that's there now exposed. So the only thing we're covering up is plaster in those existing archways now. And then really, you know, another large change was the size of the numbers, right? So we heard the commission's feedback that these numbers were just oversized and kind of out of scale with kind of context of the neighborhood, as well as the inconsistent with kind of the design guidelines. So we've reduced that significantly. It went from being about 6'6" tall, the overall numbers, down to about 1'8" tall, and that includes the written letters under it. So pretty significant reduction there. And then I can kind of walk you through some of the details of, if you'd like as well. We did provide a rendering a little further back so you can see context, especially now that we're providing the treatment on those adjacent archways as well. So again, you can see we're recessing that portal back, so you can see that full width of brick along that piece, and you can see the real reduction in the scale of those the street numbers and letters here. And I'm happy to kind of dive into the actual details if you'd like, or kind of answer any questions. I know you've seen it before, so if there's any specific questions I can kind of address.
And this is Rachel, just to jump in, a reminder that they went before the BLC hearing in June because we canceled our Fort Point Channel hearing in June. So this is a lot of feedback, and David is the chair of the design review, so he was there and gave feedback as well. So for Tom and Raber, this is something new. So feel free to ask Dennis your questions.
Okay, I think this looks really handsome. I like it. It's clean and simple. So I don't have any issues. I was wondering, is the number on both sides of the opening or just the one side?
It is, yes, it is on both sides.
Both sides, all right.
And how many, is it 1, 2, 3 entrances in total that are being sort of, you know, the facing being added to?
It is.
Okay.
I'll show you the overall elevation. So it's 4.
Actually 4,
So,
okay.
Yep, 4.
There we go.
Okay. And I saw the light fixtures are in each square there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. And I think that looks good. So I don't have any issues. I think you've satisfied everything we were asking for. But Commissioner Umfnor and Brody is also waiting, but you can weigh in now if you want, commissioners.
Well, Rachel, thank you for clarifying. I was casting my mind back to June thinking, I don't remember any of
My apologies. Making you feel crazy.
What? Wait, am I really? Maybe it is early onset. You know, boy, I'm not going to admit that, you know, so, but okay. No, honestly, David, I have to concur. I think that, you know, largely you know, the white plaster that's in those facing, you know, sort of pillars at the time, at present are, you know, really pretty ghastly. So this does kind of really bring it up a level, I think, in terms of the aesthetic and kind of the clarity of the openings. So yeah, and I do recall having conversations in June about the size of the signs. Have we sort of met that those metrics? You know,
So,
kind of our suggestion.
Are the tenant signage? Is that what you're referring to?
Yeah.
Right. The signs that are actually facing the street.
Yeah, those two are outside of the scope of this application, but I have received like the provisos dimensions for those signage packages.
Okay.
Which I believe was 40 by 48, if I'm not mistaken, which is what we have represented in the rendering as well.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
There we go. And the coloration, those are all sort of brand specific kind of design elements and so forth. Okay.
Okay. And Raber, anything you wanted to add?
And Dennis, can you share the color temperature of those 5 lights that are on the exterior pilastres? It looks like they're about 2,800 degrees Kelvin, going generally with warmer color.
I think we had it at, we had 2,700 Kelvin.
Okay, fantastic. And the light that is the numbers, those are illuminated from within. Is that correct?
Yes.
And the color temperature of that is also a warm light?
Yes.
For that right now.
Yeah, we're planning to have that around the 2,700 Kelvin as well.
2,700. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey,
Those are my only comments.
okay, great. Thank you. So Rachel, can we open it up for the public?
Yes. Dennis, I will share my screen now.
Perfect. Thank you.
Oh, and while we're waiting, I also had noticed on the planters that when it was before design review, we had asked about making sure that there's going to be water provided for them. And I think by you scaling them down like that will probably help with that. But they'll still need supplemental watering, as I'm sure you know. But
yeah, absolutely.
So
the management company is based in 280 Summer Street, so just you know, 2 doors down. So they'll be on top of it.
Great. Okay, so members of the public will now have an opportunity to ask questions and provide public comment on the application and discussion. To do so, please raise your hand via the Zoom meeting platform. If you're calling in and cannot use the platform, you can press *9 to raise your hand, or you can send your questions to staff via email at fortpointldc@boston.gov.
Okay. We do not have any raised hands, and I did not receive any email public comments in regards to this application.
Okay, so we will close public comment period. And if one of the commissioners would like to make a motion on this.
Move to accept the application as presented tonight. I believe there are any provisos.
Nope, I think we're good. So, all right, second.
I'll second it.
All right, Commissioner Rhodey.
Votes yes.
Umfanor.
Yes.
And I vote yes. Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Dennis.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Responsive application.
Absolutely. Have a great evening, everyone.
Thanks.
Bye.
All right. The next are administrative reviews, and these were applications that came before the staff at Landmarks. And after having them presented to them, they determined that they met the standards and criteria and gave them an administrative approval. So the motion after I read them all in will be to accept the staff's acceptance of these applications. So the first is application 25.1055, and this is 51 Sleeper Street. This is regarding emergency repair approval for in-kind masonry repairs, including repointing, removal, and replacement of in-kind of spauld brick, spot clean where repointing has taken place. The next is application 26.0016, and this is 311 Summer Street, and it's regarding emergency repair approval for damaged concrete at the corner entrance of the building, and slope will be corrected for accessibility. Will be repaired in kind with removal of existing concrete in a manner that will avoid patched look for a unified appearance. Automatic door opener installation will be included on a separate design review application. And the last is application 26.0054. This is 35 Thompson Place, and it's regarding new sign installed through the mortar joints. So again, the motion is to accept the staff's approvals.
So moved.
So we need a second. Okay, and we need a second then.
I will second it.
All right, so Commissioner Rhodey.
Votes yes.
Umfanor.
Yes.
And I vote yes. Okay, next is the ratification of the July 10, 2025 public hearing minutes. If we've all had a chance to review them, if everybody is okay with it, we can have a motion to accept them.
July 10th public hearing minutes or June?
Yeah, that's what it says. It's I guess it was far back.
July.
No, it was once a month. So yeah.
Yeah.
July.
Yeah. I hope it's only August.
Our June meeting was canceled. So
yeah.
June was off. July is on. Okay.
And July 10th was the Thursday.
I wouldn't
just checked.
Right.
The minutes.
Maybe I am losing my mind. Never mind. Okay. I would move to
a motion to move them. A motion to approve them. I'm sorry.
A motion to approve them has been seconded.
Okay, great. So all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None.
Hmm.
Okay, next, staff updates.
So the only staff update I have is that we are going to try using a new long-term attendance sheet, just so staff can try and figure out in advance if we are going to have any quorum issues. It's just like an Excel sheet, and you can just put like literally select whether or not you are able to attend a hearing. I'll include it with the emails I send before the hearing, like every month, so you can always be able to find it and update it. And then I'll email you all later this week with a copy of it, just so you can take a look at it. Let me know if you have questions.
All right, great.
Should be pretty
yeah, because I just
chill.
want to go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say it should be pretty chill to figure out.
Yeah.
But if there's anything confusing about it, let us know, because we're working on it for all the districts.
Yeah, I mean, I did. I think she used it for the
For BLC, yeah, I think
yeah.
BLC started using it already.
And I, to be honest with you, I brought it up and I tried to click on the box that said yes, and it wouldn't take it. So
Cool.
I have no idea
Great
why.
idea, a little lacking in execution. Okay.
So I
Right.
just had to do the old-fashioned thing and reply and say, yeah, here's my reply. Sorry. So I don't know if there's a glitch or if that's just my incompetence, but I went through all the steps and that's what happened. So
All right. Well, I'll take a look at it, David, before I send it out to you guys, and or see if there's like a version 2 or something.
yeah, get Nick on that. He should fix that. Yeah.
I think we've been pretty good on the whole. I mean,
Oh
these
yeah, you guys are really good at letting
three
me know.
musketeers here have
Yeah,
consistently
really.
shown up for.
Yeah.
Three-
Guys are rocking
Did
it.
you
Am
say
I
Three
wrong?
Stooges? Did you say-
Am I wrong, Rachel? I mean, I get.
No, you guys are usually really good. And you let me know as soon as you can if something isn't going to work, which I really appreciate.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll look forward to that
Yeah,
next
bad idea.
hearing, and we'll see what happens.
Rachel, I don't know if this is the right venue, but did we want to say anything? Rachel and I have gone back and forth about 5-iron golf and some of the signage there, because one of the sort of updates or administrative approvals was 5-iron golf, and it got me thinking because I ride by there every day. So I don't know.
Yeah. So
we want to just sort of take some pictures and kind of formally,
yeah. So basically,
notify the rest of these guys.
there was additional signage that was put up outside of what we approved administratively. So I'll be filing a violation on that property.
I mean, the business itself, I have no problem with it all. I mean, I think it's a great addition to the neighborhood. It just sort of once they after they kind of moved in and got all the, hey, we're coming to this location. Once all those signs went down, it was kind of still like, wow, did we approve all this?
We didn't.
Kind of
so I'll be sending them a letter, and they still have other elements I want to say that they'll have to review for their project. So that would mean that they'd have to address it sooner rather than later, because we can never force anyone to address a violation. But the violation runs with like a property. So next time they want to do something, they'll have to address that first before.
If they don't do it sooner.
Yeah, and some people come in straight away. It just depends. I've seen it all.
Yeah. Ray, I don't know if you've sort of wandered down that stretch of Summer Street.
I the exact same feeling you had, Tom. I was like,
right? It was like, huh?
I don't remember this. It was the same response I had today looking at the app. Thought, I haven't seen this application before either, but of course.
Right. That too, yeah. We're having the opposite of deja vu or whatever.
Exactly.
But and it's the one thing I have not done is ventured down to D Street to just kind of see if they've done any similar kind of exaggeration on that facade.
I walked by. It's only on like the level on Summer Street. The underpass has what was actually approved. Like, you know how there's kind of like a 2-story because of the underpass. Right. And they were going to have sort of little cafe tables and yes. I think they have a blade sign down there. From up above, it looked fine. But yeah, the bottom looks good. It's just the top that was not included in the application.
Got a little off the rails. Okay. All All right.
So we're addressing that one.
Cool. Thank you.
Yep.
That's great.
Okay. All right. So
Great.
is that it for updates?
That's it. Sadly, I have no commissioner updates, but hopefully with fall starting, we'll hear
You mean
something.
actually more bodies? Is that what you were
Oh,
saying?
wonderful. Wonderful. By
Fingers
the way, very, very efficient meeting here. 23 minutes. Not bad.
I know.
Wow.
I'll take it. We can enjoy our late
Yeah.
summer evening.
Well, you know, I thought I was going to be late because I had been somewhere before this, and the trick was coming into town and see if I could find a place to park. And this being a big holiday week coming up, I thought, oh my God, I'm not going to make it. I'm going to have to be going around these streets forever. And boom, there was one right there. So I
Wow.
grabbed it.
David, you're never late. I think we owe you at least 4 or 5 passes on showing up late.
Well, I was trying to think. Do
late.
I have Rachel's, do I have her cell phone? I think I do.
Right.
I was about to do a call, but,
Yeah, I think you do. Yeah.
yeah. So anyway, I didn't have to use it. So
All's well.
all right. So if that's it, I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
I will move to adjourn.
I will second that motion.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None. I'm waiting for one of these days for somebody to oppose it, but
Yeah, we want to.
If we get Susan back here, we'll probably
oh my God, yes.
she might throw in a wrench in the.
It's been a super functional commission. I'm all for adding people, but wow, we've been extremely. Well, I mean, saying to Rachel, just as we're hopping on, it's the least stressful, most collegial. Extraordinary. It's wonderful. It's a low stress. It's basically a spa treatment. What can I say?
It's a spa treatment of landmark commissions.
No, I honestly I enjoy quite a bit myself.
Before we go, did I get the
Yep, you got
the yeses and nos? Oh, I got them. Okay. All right. So everybody, have a good night.
See you, Rachel.
See you guys.
Bye,
Take care.
See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.